Your signage freezes daily?
Arrive at work. Check the digital signage. It's frozen. You reach behind the display, yank the power cord, wait, and plug it back in. Your staff probably doesn't even complain about it anymore. But treating this daily power cycle as a normal routine is a massive red flag. It means your hardware is failing. Small businesses run into this constantly when they try to run commercial menus or heavy promotional loops on standard, off-the-shelf consumer devices. If the accepted fix for your digital displays is to just reboot it, your hardware strategy has already failed. The initial math seems obvious. A consumer streaming stick costs about $40, while a commercial media player runs closer to $350. The mistake is assuming a device engineered to stream a couple of hours of home entertainment can survive rendering high-definition graphics all day, every day. That upfront capital savings disappears fast. Total cost of ownership kicks in, replacing your initial discount with continuous, invisible labor costs. This quadrant chart maps the signage hardware trap. The x-axis is initial cost, y-axis is maintenance effort. A cheap stick provides a low invoice, but demands intense daily intervention. A commercial player sits opposite, higher initial spend, but almost zero daily friction. Evaluating your digital signage based entirely on the upfront price tag guarantees you will pay significantly more over the life of the display. The core issue is basic engineering. Consumer electronics are built for an intermittent duty cycle. You watch a show, you turn it off. Commercial signage runs 24/7. Running constantly generates heat. Inside a tiny enclosed plastic stick jammed behind a monitor, that heat has nowhere to go. This thermal accumulation physically degrades the hardware. The processor is forced to throttle its performance to survive, which is exactly when your video starts dropping frames and stuttering. This comparison matrix shows the stark difference in hardware design. A consumer stick lacks active thermal management and caps out around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. A commercial player features active or optimized passive cooling and is rated to survive 122 degrees. Those larger enclosures act as dedicated heat sinks. They use industrial-grade components specifically rated to dissipate thermal energy while running continuously. Trying to bypass this with a cheap Windows mini-PC doesn't work either. Their internal fans suck in dust from the restaurant or retail floor, clog up, and eventually fail entirely. Unchecked thermal accumulation without proper ventilation is the primary physical reason inexpensive digital signage hardware dies on the job. Physical burnout is only half the problem. Consumer operating systems are coded with the expectation that the device will be periodically shut down and rested. When running constantly, you encounter memory leaks. Background processes eat your RAM. The container fills until it overflows, crashing the system. Commercial software handles this differently, using automated memory management and scheduled background restarts. It actively empties the system before a crash happens. Consumer software also subjects you to the whims of the device manufacturer. They force automatic operating system updates whenever they want. That means your screen could forcefully reboot right in the middle of a lunch rush. It resets your display settings and often breaks the digital signage application completely. Relying on an uncontrolled software environment introduces a massive amount of chaos. It guarantees your display will go down when you need it most. Let's look at how these technical flaws translate into hard business accounting over a 3-year timeline. This chart tracks 3-year costs. A $50 consumer stick burns out, forcing replacements. Daily maintenance adds $500 in staff time annually. Compare that to a commercial player. You spend $350 upfront and the bar stops. No replacements, no labor blocks. And those bars don't even track the intangible damage. A blank screen means lost promotional time, and a frozen error message signals a lack of professionalism to your customers. Trying to dodge a $350 upfront investment leaves you paying more than double that amount every single year in wasted wages. To fix this, you need a controlled environment. That means a locked operating system with no consumer app stores and updates managed by your vendor. But the defining feature separating consumer toys from professional hardware is something called a hardware watchdog. A watchdog is an independent timer checking the system's health. If the application hangs, it detects the freeze and instantly triggers a self-recovery sequence. It does the rebooting for you. The device fixes itself, completely removing the unplug and plug burden from your floor staff. True commercial hardware operates autonomously. It resolves its own technical errors fast enough that a customer never even notices a problem. A $40 stick is perfectly engineered for your living room, but it has no place running your revenue-generating business displays. Look at this decision tree. If display uptime matters to your operation, you have to take the commercial route. Once you're on that route, verify these specs: fanless design, at least 4 GB of RAM, flash storage, and a locked operating system. You also need to verify vendor support. Demand a 2 to 5 year advance replacement warranty. Don't settle for a mail-in repair process that leaves your walls blank for weeks. A consumer device under continuous load will burn out in 12 to 18 months. A quality commercial player will run reliably for 5 to 7 years. That durability gives you back your mornings. Your digital signage turns into a frictionless asset that simply works for you. Before you buy your next screen, ask yourself, what is the plan when the device freezes? If the answer is to reach behind the TV, reboot it, and hope for the best, you've chosen the wrong hardware.